Have you ever just been playing slap battles and you're just lost and wondering what glove to use out of the hundreds of gloves that slap battles offers? Well, today I will be showing you 10 gloves that I think are severely underrated. Make sure to like and subscribe, and let's get started. So for the first glove, we have the grab glove. Honestly, I rarely ever see anyone using this glove, and it's honestly so fun to use. Like this Ultra Instinct person right here, their ability is completely useless because you can just pick them up and throw them right off of the map, and their glove is just completely useless against it. And there's no way to get out of the hold, so you're basically just stuck in the hand, and the only way to get out of it is to be thrown, and by that point, you're being thrown off of the map. Now obviously the hitbox on this glove, it can be a little wonky, but the hitbox can also be very overpowered. Like you can grab someone even though the ability is basically almost over. But like right here, you can see that the ability was basically already over, but I still managed to grab that person and was able to throw them off of the map. In my opinion, I think people should use this glove more often because it's really fun to use, and I really think that more people should use this glove. Alright, moving on. The next glove we have is the Blink glove. So the Blink glove allows you to create a clone of yourself that runs away, or basically runs in the direction that you were facing. It just walks straight forward and slaps a few times and unequips the glove, but it can be really good to sneak up on someone. Now obviously they did nerf this glove, so it is not as good as it used to be, because before you could exit the ability and immediately slap someone, so you could sneak up on someone and just slap them right off of the map. So it is not as good as it used to be, but it's still such a fun glove to use to sneak up on someone and just to troll people into thinking that you're somewhere else even though you are right next to them while invisible. And I think it's such an underrated glove. People will hate on this glove because it used to be better, but as you can see right here, I just tricked this dude and was able to hit him right off of the map because he thought I was running the other way. So it's such a fun glove to use, really underrated, and I highly recommend it. Alright, moving on. The next glove we are going to be using is the Magnet glove. Now this glove has been in the game for basically the entire time that this game has been out, but it is still such a good glove. You can basically just use the ability to magnetize yourself towards someone, so if they're camping near the edge, you can use the ability and go right to them and slap them right off. And in this clip you can see there's a hacker using Reaper. That has no relevance to the video, but I figured I might as well leave that in, and I'm lagging, but it's kind of funny to see hackers still in the game and using Reaper or Killstreak to farm kills, but it has no relevance to the video, but I don't know, I figured I'd leave this in, just to be funny. But the Magnet glove is really underrated, and I love using the Magnet glove, but it really doesn't get as much love as it used to, but it's still such a fun glove to use, and I highly recommend it. Moving on. The next glove we are going to be using is the Disc glove. I never see anyone using this glove. It is pretty underrated, honestly, because the ability can be very useful. It shoots two discs that bounce together and then explode. Obviously the hitbox can be a little janky, making it not as good as some of the other gloves on this list, but I still highly recommend because this glove is fun to use. The ability can be fun to hit campers from far away, while sometimes the hitbox can also hit people you wouldn't think it would hit, like right there. I don't know how it hit that person, but somehow the ability did. So it really is kind of iffy on the hitbox, but it is still a fun glove to use, and I would recommend using it. Moving on. The next glove we will be doing is Pine Slapple. This glove, it did come out fairly recently, about a month ago, but it is still honestly pretty underrated, and I never see anybody using it. Sure, I would say most people are using badge gloves, because every single glove on this list is a slap glove, so badge gloves can be, and most of the time are, better than most slap gloves, except for like the Flex or God Hand, but obviously those Those are overpowered because they're one-shots. But this glove is actually really overpowered because the ability allows you to shoot out these pineapple shards, and each person you hit with the shards increases your power and movement speed. So if you hit up to like 3 people, you're moving about the same speed as a 10 kill streak, or really even just 2 people can get you moving basically the same speed as a kill streak with 10 kills. So I would highly recommend this glove. It's really fun to use, sometimes can be a bit finicky, but I would say that goes for basically every glove in the game. But it's such a fun glove to use, and I highly recommend using it. It is really underrated. There's a pay-to-win kill streak in this clip, and I'm just not realizing that now. That's pretty funny. Moving on. The next glove we're doing is the UFO glove. This is honestly probably one of my favorite gloves in the entire game. It basically allows you to summon a UFO where you can abduct people, which is like really fun, and you can just hover over the void, and when people get chucked out of your UFO, they just get sent straight into the void and there's just nothing they can do. And that's just really funny to me, that they're just stuck in your UFO. I can't remember if there's a button you can click to wiggle free from the tractor beam, but if there is, make sure to leave a comment down below, because I can't remember for the life of me. But it is such a fun glove to use, and I never see anybody using it. And did y'all see that? The plate was flipped over and going over that island? I don't know, did anyone else see that, or is that just me? The plate has been really buggy recently. Slap Battle devs, fix it, please. Moving on. The next glove we have is the Beatdown glove. Now this glove I really enjoy using, mainly because of the animation for it. It's just so fun to use, where you can just smack someone and then bring them into this super sick animation where you just beat them up and then slap them. And they lose all their limbs except for one arm. Not sure exactly what anime this is from, but it's honestly so sick. Just like all the other anime gloves, you got Shikuchi, you got Rojo, and just, I don't know if there's any other ones, but that's all I can remember as of right now. But it's just such a fun glove to use, and I really enjoy using it, and I would highly recommend, because I never see anyone using it. Some may say this is such a no-skill glove, and it's really annoying to face against, but I still think it's really fun to use, and I would highly recommend using it. Moving on. The next glove we are going to be doing is the Jabaded glove. Now this glove is similar to the Blink glove from earlier, but the ability is very different. Instead of creating a clone of yourself and becoming invisible, you create a clone of yourself that just stays invisible, and as soon as you get hit by someone, they don't actually end up hitting you, they get jabaded and hit by the Jabaded glove that sends them flying, and most of the time off of the side of the map. So it is honestly really fun to use. Some also hate this glove because of it being no skill as well, but I still thoroughly enjoy this glove, and I think it's underrated because I never see anyone using it. Now, sure, it can be annoying at points, but like, so is every glove. I just really enjoy this glove, and I would highly recommend. Just to do a little trolling, have some fun in the game. Stop being such a little sweat. Just have some fun. And troll overkills, because this glove is super good against overkills. Because the overkill will hit you even if they're not slapping. So you just walk right in front of them and boom, they slap right off the map. Obviously I didn't do that right there because I didn't have the ability, but I highly recommend. Moving on. The next glove we are going to be doing is the Chainsaw glove. I never see anybody using it, but it's such a good glove. It basically requires you not to have to slap at all. I do highly recommend holding it out only when you're about to slap someone, because the chainsaw will overheat. So if you keep it on your back until you're ready to slap someone, it will save you from it overheating randomly. But it's still such a good glove. You don't even have to aim or try to slap them. You just hold the glove out and it does all the work for you. And it's just really fun to use. And especially if an acrobat is coming at you like this dude is right here, even if he's in mid-roll, if you're holding out the glove, it will still slap him even though he is mid-roll, which you can do with any glove, just the timing would be harder. But with this glove, you don't even have to time it, you just hold the glove out and it just slaps everyone for you. So this glove is actually really good to get slaps because you just hold the glove out and you can slap people without having to spam click. And I would say this is probably my second favorite glove, maybe my third favorite glove in the entire game, but it's still really fun to use. Moving on. The last glove we have is the Medusa glove. Now, this glove, I don't know when exactly it came out, but is honestly such a good glove. You just hold the glove out and press the ability, or basically hold the ability and look at someone and it turns them into stone. They're just completely frozen. And sure, there's other gloves that have similar abilities, but like, this is so cool. Like, the concept and the ability and the execution is perfect. I really love this glove, and I think it's really underrated, and I think people should use this glove more often. Even if there's better gloves, I still think this glove is really good, and I would highly recommend using it. Sure, there's better gloves, but I just really enjoy this glove. Sure, it may sound like I'm glazing the glove, but it's just, I really enjoy the glove, and I would highly recommend using it. So that is my list of 10 gloves that I think are really underrated, and I highly recommend. Make sure to like and subscribe, and leave a comment if you think my list is trash, or if you have gloves that you would recommend others to use, or myself. Make sure to leave a comment, and yeah. That is my list. Other people will complain probably about the list, call it trash. I don't really care. But another thing that I will be saying is make sure to use this code, which is Happy Slapiversary, but the S is a 5. It'll give you 199 null shards. Make sure to use it before the code expires. And yeah, it'll only give you 199 null shards, so you can buy crates or anything you want with it. But yeah, make sure to like and subscribe for more videos. Peace.